Hi there. My name is Becky Miller. I'm a certified yoga therapist, and I bring you these quick tips to just help you live healthier and happier. Today, I wanted to chat with you for a moment about how to avoid injury and pain when you're stretching. I was just speaking with a client last week about this, and she indicated it would be great if I recorded this. I thought, yeah, that's a great idea. So here I am. And I just wanted to demonstrate to you today something about what we were talking about. So I'm just going to pick a random pose, something that I do with clients all the time. Butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana is another name for it. But bringing bottom of the feet together, knees open wide. Now, in a stretch, I see a lot of people try to go as deep as possible, as fast as possible. And that isn't usually the best way to go about it. Now, I'm going to stop right here and say that I am pretty flexible in this manner and my knees go pretty far down. So if this is bothering one of your knees, you can take, I've got a blanket here. You can take a blanket and prop up the knee, maybe a block or whatever you need to prop up your knee. You can also sit on a blanket if that would help. All of these props that I have around me can be helpful when you're trying to get into a pose without hurting yourself. So if you need any support, whether under a knee or to sit on something, please feel free to do that. But I'm going to start um, just right here. For me, this is fairly easy to sit, but I'm already feeling sensation. Even though this is a pretty easy way for me to sit, I'm already feeling sensation. And that right there tells me I don't need to go deeper yet. I'm not ready to go deeper yet. You miss a lot of information when you try to go as deep as possible. Yeah, sure, I can go pretty deep into this pretty fast, but I'm missing so much in the middle, all the layers of the stretch that can happen, which will help me in the long run be more flexible and stay and be able to stretch without injury. So when I was speaking with my client last week, we were talking about this, about just pausing right at the beginning of the stretch, and when you get into the pose or the beginning of the pose, pausing and just noticing what you feel, because when you skip that step, you do go too far, too fast. So in this instance, I've been sitting here for I don't know how long now, a minute or so, and I'm already starting to feel my body relax into it. Now, if I wasn't talking and I was just focusing on breath and the sensations in the body, I would relax into it even faster. But is what it is. I'm talking my way through this, and my body is slowly reacting to holding here in this position. Now I'm starting to feel that the sensations in my inner thighs here are starting to release. So this would be an appropriate time. Now I'm sitting tall through my spine to hinge forward from my hips a little bit until I feel sensation again. And that's right here. I didn't go very far. But there's another layer to explore. So I'm going to pause here, feel into the stretch. Ideally, I would stop talking, close my eyes, and just breathe here. So I'm going to do that for a moment. And with that exhale, I feel my body begin to release. That stretch is not as intense as it was, although it wasn't super intense to begin with, but it's not as much as it was. So there's space for me to go a little bit deeper again. And again, I'm feeling that left hip, same spot I've been feeling the whole time. And I'm also starting to feel my lower back a little bit. So this is a great place to just pause, feel the stretch, enjoy the entire journey, not just getting your nose to the ground. It's not about how deep you go into it. It's the journey along the way. It's experiencing the entire pose as you go into it, feeling it all. And again, slowly going deeper as the stretch begins to release. And you'll see that I'm sitting differently than when I started. I was starting sitting upright really far, and now I'm leaning further and further into it. I'm not rounding my back to go deeper. That changes the stretch dramatically when you do. But I am enjoying the entire journey, not just the end point. So now I'm going to slowly come on up, and you'll see just how far I went just in that short time frame. And you can approach stretch any part of your body this way. A forward fold is something that I see people trying to get deeper into faster. Some stretches they tend to take their time in, but other stretches, for some reason, people try to get as deep as possible, as fast as possible, maybe because they're trying to reach for their feet. And reaching for your feet is not the end goal. The goal here is to feel the back side of your body, your back, the back of your legs, wherever the stretch is, and just be with it. So you can avoid injury. You can avoid pain, because pain in a stretch is your body telling you you're going too far too fast. So avoid that pain, avoid injury by going slowly into a stretch, taking your time. I'm sitting here like this and I'm feeling all kinds of things in the back of my legs right now, so there's no need for me to go deeper. Yeah, I could force it and touch my toes, but I'm missing so much on the journey. So staying here, feeling the stretch, allowing all the layers to participate, avoiding injury, avoiding pain. Fun fact, when you're pushing too far too fast, your muscles, and that pain starts up, your muscles are actually getting tighter trying to protect you. So it's counterproductive really to go too deep too fast. Backing off, doing less, allowing the body to open up, working with your body, not against it, makes a huge difference in how far you can stretch. I can feel things loosening up, so I can go a little bit deeper. It's not my favorite way to sit, I'll just admit it. But this is the slow approach, is the way to go deeper into a stretch and really get more flexible. So if you have any questions, I'm going to come out of that. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. Share this with anybody you know who needs a little assistance in learning how to stretch in a way that they will avoid injury and pain. I hate it when someone says they've injured themselves stretching. So if there's a way we can avoid it, try to spread it around. So remember, it's never too late to live healthier and happier. Just take that first step, make one little tweak, and watch how your life shifts. I'll be back soon with another quick tip. That's all for now.